about one last ride here. We just talk about your emotions this week. It's been a long 4 years.
Man, it went by so fast. I just remember summer 2013 when my parents dropped me off at the Betty. And now 4 years later, I'm finna be a senior doing my last card march with my teammates, my last regular season practice. I mean, it's gonna be real emotional for me.
You look back on your own career and see the growth and development, what has that meant to you these last 4 years?
It meant a lot, just not only with me, just the teammates that I came in with, watch all us grew, people left. We all grew up and matured, and Coach P came. So, it was a lot of change, and for the better as well. I had a great 4 years here, and I'm not done yet. But, just seeing that this last game is coming, it's going to be real emotional. I'm going to try not to shed no tear out there.
Whenever Louisville plays Kentucky, do you think back to your day you announced your decision?
Man, it was crazy. I actually I put on a Kentucky hat and act like I was going to go there, and I threw it. And I got a lot of heat for that. But, I was just doing it for fun. But, I couldn't have chose a better place. Louisville will always be my second home. I will always feel like I can come back here. It's home to me, just the whole athletic program, the fans, the city of Louisville. It'll always be my home.
Why is this game important?
Well, I try not to talk too much about, UK and stuff. It's just, it's rivalry week. That's very important to us and important to Coach P as well. This game every year is, and it's always a battle. So, and not only that, it's senior day, and we want to go out on the right note as our last game at Papa John's Stadium. So this is a very big game for us.
What was the difference between the first half and second half defensive performance against Houston?
Just players stepping up, because, that wasn't us Saturday. But, it is what it is. It's behind us. And, we're just moving forward to UK.
From the process takes where you from Saturdays. How long does it take you to get over that and move on?
Well, you got 24 hours. That's always the rule. Either on a win or a loss.
That's the rule, but human nature is not always the same.
Well, for me, it's 24 hours. I'm sure for the team as well, because you can't dwell on that. We have to go in week in and week out. You got another team to play, so you can't sit on that loss. You got to move forward.
Growing up in a state where you kind of see that rivalry between Florida and FSU, how have you kind of seen that rivalry play out here? Is it more UK, U of L, do you see SEC, ACC, that kind of thing now?
It's about the same. They're very intense rivalries. I grew up watching my dad in the Florida States and all that. This rivalry is just as big as well. Every year. It gets bigger and bigger. So I'm just excited. Just go out there and play my last game, and it's against UK. So what better way to go out?
Does it give you any kind of special satisfaction to beat an SEC school?
Not more so SEC. It's the fact that we're playing a rivalry game, so you got to win that, and it's my last game now. So.
Coach P's never lost to Kentucky while he's been here. Tell you guys that?
I've never lost to him either. So but yeah, he talks about it. So we're just excited. I don't really do too much talking. I'll just wait till Saturday.
Keith, for you guys that set up here in February and decided to come back, talk about. I know you can't speak for those guys, but what you kind of gave up to come back for the senior year, and looking back now, has it been what you thought it could be?
Yeah, it was a great ride, and a great decision for all of us. We just sat down and talked about it. It was like we could do something special. We came back. We were on the verge of getting our 10th win of the season, and it could be 11. So, that's a very big jump from last season. It's not where we want to be, but we're up and coming, and it was a great ride, really.
What do you remember about Coach Trina was talking about the first meeting he had with you? What do you remember about that, and kind of the emotions of Charlie, who's the defensive coach, leaving?
Well, I remember the first practice with Coach P. I actually got thrown out.
Thrown out?
Yeah, it was because of me. I blame myself. But me and Coach P got a great relationship now. I love Coach P. I think I might have hit somebody late or something like that on the offense. So.
What about your running backs? Have you seen much of them? I mean, they have 2,000-yard rushers. They're kind of different now. Will Williams play. What are your impressions?
They got two great running backs. You know, they can create seams. You know, I actually played against JoJo Kemp in Little League. We grew up playing against each other, so they have great running backs.
You're covering a team that does so much wildcat. What's different about that?
There's nothing different.
Not that does as much as that.
There's nothing different for us. You know, we know they're going to run the ball, so that's good for us. And we've been doing great this whole season with stopping the run. You know, so it's just another opportunity to go out there and do the same thing.
What do you feel like you all have to prove now, coming off of a loss like that? Is it just a matter of getting back on track, or just really just kind of showing, we're still a strong program?
Well, we just got to do, what we've been doing. You know, 1 loss, 2 losses doesn't define who you are as a team. You know, we just got to go out there and do what we've been doing this whole season. That's playing with enthusiasm, fast, physical, aggressive.
Tells you it's a rivalry. Tone different or anything special?
I mean, it's a lot different. I mean, it's a football game, of course, that we play every week, but we want this one a lot more, too, as well.
Just around the building, signs or?
No signs. Not right now, at least. I haven't talked to Coach Strong in a while. You know, hopefully I'll talk to him one day, but I haven't talked to him in a while. You know, they be busy as well, along with us. So.
Would you like to come off the field and carry that trophy? You've had an opportunity a couple times.
It's a great feeling. You know, I mean, last year I got hurt when I played against them in the first half, so I couldn't come back in the game. But this year, I want to be the one to carry that trophy off the field.
You guys talk about last year's game so much with them jumping ahead so early.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great win. You know, it was hard for me sitting on the sideline watching it. You know, I was on crutches and stuff, but just to watch them come back and see what they did, I mean, it was a great feeling.
Trophy heavy?
It was real heavy. I mean, it'll be a great feeling. You know, I know what they expect. You know, I've been here 4 years, and then those guys from my freshman year showed me the way as well. You know, this game always is important, and it's the last one, I get to play here. So, you want to be remembered. You don't want to go out, losing. You want to be remembered for something else.